Numbers chapter 1. The Lord spoke to Moses in the tent of meeting in the wilderness of Sinai. On the first day of the second month of the second year after Israel's departure from the land of Egypt. Take a census of the entire Israelite community by their clans and their ancestral families, counting the names of every male one by one. You and Aaron are to register those who are 20 years old or more by their military divisions, everyone who can serve in Israel's army. A man from each tribe is to be with you, each one the head of his ancestral family. These are the names of the men who are to assist you: Elizur, son of Shedeur, from Reuben; Shelumiel, son of Zerishaddai, from Simeon; Nahshon, son of Amminadab, from Judah; Nathaniel, son of Zuar, from Issachar; Eliab, son of Helon, from Zebulun. From the sons of Joseph: Elishama, son of Ammihud, from Ephraim; Gamaliel, son of Pedazur, from Manasseh; Abidan, son of Gideoni, from Benjamin; Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai, from Dan; Pagiel, son of Ochran, from Asher; Eliasaph, son of Deuel, from Gad; Ahira, son of Enan, from Naphtali. These are the men called from the community. They are the leaders of the ancestral tribes, the heads of Israel's clans. So Moses and Aaron took these men who had been designated by name, and they assembled the whole community on the first day of the second month. They recorded their ancestry by their clans and their ancestral families, counting one by one the names of those 20 years old or more, just as the Lord commanded Moses. He registered them in the wilderness of Sinai, the descendants of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, according to their family records by their clans and their ancestral families, counting one by one the names of every male 20 years old or more, everyone who could serve in the army. Those who registered for the tribe of Reuben numbered 46,500. The descendants of Simeon, according to their family records by their clans and their ancestral families, those registered counting one by one the names of every male 20 years old or more, everyone who could serve in the army. Those who enrolled in the tribe of Simeon were 59,300. The descendants of Gad, their lineage, in their clans, by their ancestral house, according to the number of names from 20 years old and up, everyone able to go to war. Those who enrolled in the tribe of Gad were 45,650. The descendants of Judah, their lineage, in their clans, by their ancestral houses, according to the number of names from 20 years old and up, everyone able to go to war. Those who enrolled in the tribe of Judah were 74,600. The descendants of Issachar, their lineage, in their clans, by their ancestral houses, according to the number of names from 20 years old and up, everyone able to go to war. Those enrolled of the tribe of Issachar were 54,400. The descendants of Zebulun, in their lineage, in their clans, by their ancestral houses, according to the number of names from 20 years old and up, everyone able to go to war. Those enrolled in the tribe of Zebulun were 57,400. The descendants of Joseph, the descendants of Ephraim, their lineage, in their clans, by their ancestral houses, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and up, everyone able to go to war. Those enrolled in the tribe of Ephraim were 40,500. The descendants of Manasseh, their lineage, in their clans, by their ancestral houses, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and up, everyone able to go to war. Those enrolled in the tribe of Manasseh were 32,200. The descendants of Benjamin, their lineage, in their clans, by their ancestral houses, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and up, everyone able to go to war. Those enrolled of the tribe of Benjamin were 35,400. The descendants of Dan, their lineage, in their clans, by their ancestral houses, according to the number of names, from 20 years old and up, everyone able to go to war. Those enrolled in the tribe of Dan were 62,700. The descendants of Asher, their lineage, in their clans, by their ancestral houses, according to the number of names from 20 years old and up, everyone able to go to war. Those enrolled in the tribe of Asher were 41,500. The descendants of Naphtali, their lineage in their clans, by their ancestral houses, according to the number of names from 20 years old and up, everyone able to go to war. Those enrolled of the tribe of Naphtali were 53,400. These are those who were enrolled, whom Moses and Aaron enrolled with the help of the leaders of Israel, 12 men, each representing his ancestral house. All the Israelites 20 years old or more who were able to serve in Israel's armies were counted according to their families. The total number was 603,550. The ancestral tribe of the Levites, however, was not counted along with the others. The Lord had said to Moses, "You must not count the tribe of Levi or include them in the census of the other Israelites. Instead, appoint the Levites to be in charge of the tabernacle of the covenant law, over all its furnishings and everything belonging to it. They are to carry the tabernacle and all its furnishings. They are to take care of it and encamp around it. Whenever the tabernacle is to move, the Levites are to take it down, and whenever the tabernacle is to be set up, the Levites shall do it. Anyone else who approaches it is to be put to death. The Israelites are to set up their tents by divisions, each of them in their own camp under their standard. The Levites, however, are to set up their tents around the tabernacle of the covenant law, so that my wrath will not fall on the Israelite community." The Israelites did all this just as the Lord commanded Moses. Numbers chapter 2. The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron. The Israelites are to camp around their respective banners beside the flags of their ancestral families. They are to camp around the tent of meeting at a distance from it. Judah's military divisions will camp on the east side toward the sunrise under the banner. The leader of the descendants of Judah is Nahshon, son of Amminadab. His military division numbers 74,600. The tribe of Issachar will camp next to it. The leader of the Issacharites is Nathaniel, son of Zuar. His military division numbers 54,400. The tribe of Zebulun will be next. The leader of the Zebulunites is Eliab, son of Helon. His military division numbers 57,400. The total number in their military divisions who belong to Judah's encampment is 186,400. They will move out first. Reuben's military divisions will camp on the south side under their banner. The leader of the Reubenites is Elizur, son of Shedeur. His military division numbers 46,500. The tribe of Simeon will camp next to it. The leader of the Simeonites is Shalumiel, son of Zurishaddai. His military division numbers 59,300. The tribe of Gad will be next. The leader of the Gadites is Eliasaph, son of Juel, with a company as enrolled of 45,650. The total enrollment of the camp of Reuben, by companies, is 151,450. They shall set out second. The tent of meeting with the camp of the Levites shall set out in the center of the camps. They shall set out just as they camp, each in position by their regiments. On the west side shall be the regiment encampment of Ephraim by companies. The leader of the people of Ephraim shall be Elishama, son of Ammihud, with a company as enrolled of 40,500. Next to him shall be the tribe of Manasseh. The leader of the people of Manasseh shall be Gamaliel, son of Pedazur, with a company as enrolled of 32,200. Then the tribe of Benjamin. The leader of the Benjaminites shall be Abidan, son of Gideoni, with a company as enrolled of 35,400. The total enrollment of the camp of Ephraim by companies is 108,100. They shall set out third. On the north side shall be the regimental encampment of Dan by companies. The leader of the Danites shall be Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai, with a company as enrolled of 62,700. Those to camp next to him shall be the tribe of Asher. The leader of the Asherites shall be Pagiel, son of Ochran, with a company as enrolled of 41,500. The tribe of Naphtali will be next. The leader of the people of Naphtali is Ahira, son of Enan. His division numbers 53,400. All the men assigned to the camp of Dan number 157,600. They will set out last under their standards. These are the Israelites counted according to their families. all the men in the camps by their divisions number 603,550. The Levites, however, were not counted along with the other Israelites as the Lord commanded Moses. So the Israelites did everything the Lord commanded Moses. That is the way they encamped under their standards, and that is the way they set out, each of them with their clan and family. Mark chapter 3. Jesus entered the synagogue again, and a man was there who had a shriveled hand. In order to accuse him, they were watching him closely to see whether he would heal him on the Sabbath. He told the man with the shriveled hand, "Stand before us." Then he said to them, "Is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath or to do evil, to save life or to kill?" But they were silent. After looking around them with anger, he was grieved at the hardness of their hearts and told the man, "Stretch out your hand." So he stretched it out, and his hand was restored. Immediately the Pharisees went out and started plotting with the Herodians against him, how they might kill him. Jesus departed with his disciples to the sea, and a large crowd followed from Galilee, and a large crowd followed from Judea, Jerusalem, Idumea, beyond the Jordan, and around Tyre and Sidon. The large crowd came to him because they heard about everything he was doing. Then he told his disciples to have a small boat ready for him, so that the crowd wouldn't crush him. Since he had healed many, all who had diseases were pressing toward him to touch him. Whenever the unclean spirits saw him, they fell down before him and cried out, "You are the Son of God." And he would strongly warn them not to make him known. Jesus went up the mountain and summoned those he wanted, and they came to him. He appointed 12, whom he also named apostles, to be with him, to send them out to preach, and to have authority to cast out demons. So he appointed the 12, Simon, to whom he gave the name Peter, James, son of Zebedee, and John, the brother of James, to whom he gave the name Boanerges, that is, sons of thunder, and Andrew, and Philip, and Bartholomew, and Matthew, and Thomas, and James, son of Alphaeus, and Thaddeus, and Simon the Cananean, and Judas Iscariot, who handed him over. Then he went home, and the crowd came together again, so that they could not even eat. When his family heard it, they went out to restrain him, for people were saying, "He has gone out of his mind."